session, guys. Fresh off of murdering a person at the town market, you guys headed over to Gibbons Armory, led by Avina. Avina told you basically a little bit of history about the town. Basically, it's built on the remains of an old castle, and Gibbons Armory is a bar now, even though it used to be the armory for the castle. Gibbon, the bartender, is a man who was stuck under a Tasha's hideous laughter spell that went wrong, so he was constantly laughing to the point he was in extreme amounts of pain. I believe it was Damien who cast Lesser Restoration on him to at least give him a night of relief, and he made you guys breakfast the next morning as a thank you. You also met Lapis Lazul, who was a very, very, very tough sailor-esque fighter. Basically, it got revealed to you that, you guys were looking for information about this Emerald Eye group that had a bounty, like a wanted bounty out on you guys. Turns out Lapis Lazul is part of a rival gang called the Sapphire Echo, and you guys fought him in order to gain his allegiance because he wanted to see how strong you were. And when you beat him up, he decided he would help you out. It was a big old bar fight. Ianto went down, but everyone else, I think, stayed up. The next day when Lapis Lazul is like, all right, let's talk about how you guys are going to go to the Emerald Eye, he says, first, it can't just be the Sapphire Echo backing you. You need to get a third gang to back you, which the third gang in Armina is called the Ruby Fang. And so that night, he took you to a second bar across town called the Scarlet Drop, which is the bar you are in now. The bar had a much more somber theme compared to Gibbons Armory. No happiness, no eager cheering people. People huddled around their tables and chairs, very pale looking, very quiet, very to themselves. I think, Ianto, it was you who went up to the bar and you watched someone come in and basically offer 2 pints, they said, and the bartender actually took 2 pints of their blood and then gave them a bag of gold. And then that person left off. A woman came on to the stage and she sang a really beautiful song. She had very pale skin, long black hair, and she was wearing a bright red dress. Lapis was kind of back here in this back corner. He made a nod to her and she went in the back, and then he led you into this back room, which is a bedroom in the map, but it's actually a study in the game. And that's kind of where we left it. Does anyone have any questions, anything they're confused about, anything they wanted to do in this moment or before in these pre-moments?
Just clarifying, there was a wisdom saving throw. What is our current state of mind? Is that just to see how much we like the music, or?
It was to see how favorable, how much you liked her as a performer. If you failed the wisdom save, you were pretty happy, which I think everybody who is not Damien and Ianto failed.
Gotcha.
Correct.
So we're still wary, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In fact, I believe you, Damien, were, I think even when you walked in, your hairs kind of stood up on the back of your neck.
Yes, I did. I think I did something. I don't know what I did, but yeah, I'm getting some bad vibes.
Yes. So
in the place where they exchange blood for gold? No.
Not everybody knows that yet. Okay.
Oh, we didn't all see that?
No, Ianto only saw it, and it was sort of at like the last minute of the campaign, the last session. So, I mean, he could have shared it in this moment, but as of right now, no.
Not yet. I haven't.
Oh, yes. Lapis referred to the leader of the Ruby Drop by the name of Scarlet Thornbolt, and he described her as very transactional. And I think that's everything. We good to pick up?
I think so.
I think we're good, yeah.
Yeah? So Lapis is standing at this door here. Are you guys able to see my pings?
The
Yes,
white one, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lapis is standing here awaiting you all to come up and talk to him to collect before you all go in.
All right, and then
What do you-
the red lady is already inside.
Red lady's inside. Let me give her a token.
Which part of the map should I be looking at?
The lower
Bottom part.
right-hand side.
Correct.
Okay.
She's this lady. Oh, she's there. Okay. So, Lapis looks at you all, says, "You all ready to talk to Scarlet.
I was already inside.
No, you just walked right past him. You're like, screw you. Y'all ready to talk to Scarlet? You know what you're gonna say, or do you know any? Do you need any help or any guidance?
We're just trying to get her to back us, right? You back us. We're friends. Our goal is to get them to back us and to take down the green guys.
Exactly.
From what I gather, the exchanges performed at this establishment are purely, well, consensual for one thing. Am I correct?
I mean, if you count a job as consensual, then yeah, they're pretty consensual. No one's required to come here and give their blood, but it's how most people make their livelihood.
In the city?
You know, the dredges of society who can't be hired as like shopkeepers or, you know.
I see.
Any other questions?
What's her favorite like stuff? Like, what does she like besides whatever they drink here?
Do you want me to answer that question?
I mean, he can interrupt. Yeah, Ianto, you can interrupt.
The blood. It's blood. It's blood, man.
No, but I like my
blood
blood.
here.
What else? What else is there?
Listen, you want her to do you a favor, you're gonna be expected. You want her to do you a favor, you're gonna be expected to do her a favor. So your goal is to find out how you can help her so that she owes you. It's transactional, which means she cannot refuse to return a favor.
All right, let's give it a go.
And Lapis opens the door and allows and kind of leads in.
I've been waiting for you guys.
And she's just kind of staring at this, like, who is this
Yeah.
dragonborn in my
What the
outfit?
fuck? What is all this?
To be fair, I'm enthralled by
Oh,
her,
yeah.
so therefore, I'm just kind of in the chair. I'm just. I have the chair turned backwards, and I just kind of have my hands up, just kind of just staring at her.
Yeah, alright. I walk in as well.
Cool. Lapis just bows his head, gestures to you guys, and Scarlet kind of, after staring innately at this blue dragonborn and deciding whether or not she's going to, do anything about this person who's staring with his eyes kind of probably bulging out at her.
Yeah, more or less. The heart-shaped eyes.
The heart-shaped eyes bulging out at her.
Yeah.
It is favor to Lapis that I sit and have this meeting with you strangers. What is it? I'm a very busy woman.
Anybody in particular want to talk?
I'm too busy drooling.
I feel like I'm out of my depths here.
Has Lapis told you about what we're looking for here?
You want to know why
Ahead of
Emerald
our
Eye is
visit.
chasing you?
That and some aid if we get into another confrontation with them.
It is wise to seek me in that regard. Honestly, Lapis and myself are probably only two people in city who can help you. You understand what I am saying. My assistance is very valuable.
If nothing else, I'm aware of the power of creatures such as the ones that inhabit this place.
We do not speak of specifics, Tiefling.
And I didn't.
What of you? She says, staring at Damien. You smell of a man of God. And you walk into my lair and ask for help?
Well, I may be a man of God or gods, but you people don't seem to be doing anything too untoward.
I have strict rule in my coven. No killing of your subjects is bad for business.
That's something I can live with, and especially if it gets us some help.
I am sure Lapis has informed you I do not help for free.
Of course. What aid can you offer, and what are the prices on those aid? I guess is the cutting right down to it.
First, you must ask, what is your end goal with Emerald Eye? If Emerald Eye is to back away, would you be happy? Or would you want Emerald Eye ended?
Do we show them the picture?
I think they know more than
Mm-hmm.
we do about certain matters.
Lapis goes, "Are you guys referring to the bounty?"
Related to the bounty.
Scarlet overhears this and she pulls out the exact same bounty from her drawer and she goes, "You mean this one?
Yeah, that one.
Was sent around the city to more capable, higher-end individuals like myself and Lapis."
So if I may ask, why didn't you go after us?
She's probably still deciding that, Ianto.
She merely smiles at this statement. Not for our discussion today.
How much did the bounty say?
2,000.
2,000 gold.
The only reason I knew that was I was just looking at it.
So, you want me to help you speak to Emerald Eye? Do you wish to fight Emerald Eye or just talk to Emerald Eye?
Talking's always a good first step. Fighting is usually the less desirable second step that ends up.
The very next.
Yeah, usually it's sort of a baby
We say
step
some
away.
words, we roll really bad, we start fighting.
It's baby step away, as our good friend says.
And I am sure Lapis has informed you no one knows actual name of head of Emerald Eye. Correct?
Right, they're the most secret of the three of you.
Yes.
Does that mean
I should
Which leads me to believe that they might know more than they're letting on about
or be much stronger?
who put the bounty on us and why.
intelligent thoughts. I give you this. I assist you in locating hideout of Emerald Eye. I even attempt to get you indoor. In exchange, you do a little housekeeping for me.
I'm assuming that means removing some undesirables.
You speak correctly, man of God. I have a family crypt in the nearby cemetery where I go to, and she kind of looks a little shifty, pray to my long-lost ancestors.
Look, it.
Recently-
That's fine. You can fuck dead bodies. I don't care. Like, chill.
Recently, Grave Robber has begun to dig hole into my crypt and is causing nuisance. Creatures finding their way in that should not be there. You clear out the crypt, I offer my services.
Simple enough. I think that's fair. We're good at cleaning out creatures, right, guys?
I don't see any reason why we should object to this.
Then we cheer to a drink, and she snaps her fingers. A waiter comes out with several glasses. You may choose between beer and, with air quotes, wine, as she grabs a glass of wine.
Beer. Beer.
Beer.
I'll take a beer.
And she raises her glass to a beneficial partnership for all parties.
Can I just say how wonderful it is to have a fellow woman in power? Strong wo- Cheers.
Cheers, strange masked woman.
Just eyes cocked at Bevy, like, what? No, this whole time? This whole time? Oh, wait, no,
Now,
that's
is
right.
there
I'm sorry.
anything-
You did the 50%. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it shifts a bit. I changed my disguise too. I look more
That's
feminine, to a certain degree.
Now then, not a moment to waste. You should try to head to graveyard tonight. See if you can clear out crypt for me.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
All right.
And she points you in the direction of the crypt, and she gives you information so that you guys can decipher exactly which crypt is hers in the graveyard before you guys head off on your way. And Bevy, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
All of a sudden, your bag feels very heavy, and then it feels normal again.
my bag.
Your bag, where your items are.
You have a bag?
Well, I've got like side pouches and stuff. I'd assume, right?
Yeah, I assume all of you has some form of containing vessel.
Yeah,
to
you
contain
can't adventure
to carry the
without
items.
carrying shit. Yeah.
You're just like holding it in
But-
your hands.
You're saying I don't realize that happened, or I do?
You feel it get very heavy, and then it gets light and back to the normal weight again.
That was weird. I open it up and check out what's going on in there.
As you're exiting the bar, you're kind of looking through your items.
Wait,
Remember, you're
is everyone leaving? I'm going to wait
unless
for
you wanna
everyone
do
else to
something.
leave and stay behind.
That's fine. We'll do this, and then we'll do your thing. Bevy, as you're going through your stuff, you realize that your tentacle cheese is missing a big chunk of it.
What?
Yeah.
Like somebody bit it, or somebody just
Like
ripped off a
someone
piece?
with their hand ripped off a big chunk and then vanished. Actually, make an investigation check.
Oh, I'm a genius. 1.
It's smaller now.
How did this happen? Maybe it ate itself. All right, I put it away and don't think much, honestly.
Cool. As the rest of the party goes, you guys realize Ianto's not with you. Ianto, you're staying behind staring at Scarlet. What are you doing?
Before we go, I have a favor of my own to ask.
I do not give free favors, Tiefling.
Of course not. I'm wondering how much it would cost to borrow the apparatus that your bartender uses to perform their transactions.
For what reason would you like to use my equipment?
I need some of your wine. I need to extract some of it for my own purposes. You understand I can't get into specifics either.
I understand completely. Normally, I give out 20 gold per pint of blood. I suppose if you were to donate 2 pints of blood, I could donate the usage of my equipment.
What do
It's
I know
a-
about donating blood? Like, is that gonna make me weaker? 2
It's
pints?
essentially the equivalent of taking damage, yeah. And
Yeah,
for,
but like how much damage?
we'll say 2d6 per pint, and you'll have to make a con save. If you fail the con save, your hit point maximum until your next long rest will go down by that.
Yes, lower your hit point maximum right before we face the ghouls. Very good.
How about 1 pint now and 1 more when
How
I
about we
finish
hold
my
off?
task?
How about we hold off till after you handle my current situation? No rush, correct? My equipment not going anywhere.
I would also find that acceptable.
Then cheers, Tiefling. It's been long time since I've tasted your kind.
Ugh.
I bet it's spicy.
Let's say I sweeten the deal. Of my companions, is there anyone else that you think possesses exotic blood that you would like to taste?
I am curious of that strange masked one. What species is she?
When you taste it, you'll know.
Yes, I think I leave it as a surprise.
We can talk later then. If
Alright.
you'll excuse me, I have another set. And she kind of shoos you out of her space.
Okay, I catch up with the group.
Cool. As Bevy kind of stops everything and is like, "Where's my cheese?" Ianto kind of hurdles back up to you guys.
Wait, what was her name? I'm sorry, I don't think I've written it down
Scarlet
yet.
Thornbolt. And she is head of the Ruby Fang.
Ruby Fang.
2 T's or 1?
1 T. No double T's anywhere in her name.
Okay.
So, yep, Ianto's running up, following up to you guys as you guys are walking to the graveyard.
On the walk, is it nighttime now? We're basically doing this right away. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It's probably 9 or 10 o'clock.
Are we assuming Shaco's here or no?
I'm gonna say Shoko actually decides to rest and relax
Cool.
today, so
Perfect.
she's heading back to Gibbons Armory.
So I will, on the walk over, cast Aid at 3rd level on who's the weak boys we have. We have Ianto. We have Bevy, who's always in the fight. Fulgur, you're usually pretty far away from the fight, right?
Usually, I'm just trying to bring up my character things.
So I'll do Ianto, Bevy, and myself. We'll all get plus 10 to their total HP for the next 8 hours.
Cool. You guys marking that down?
Yeah, put it in like your notes or like temporary or something. Just remember where your current's at right now.
Because it saved Bevy's life 1 point.
Yes, it's
It literally did. I put in parentheses next to like the normal hit point maximum that I'm at 52. That works pretty
yes.
well.
Thank you. Yes, just in parentheses 55 next to the. That's perfect. Yeah.
Thank you, Damien. I don't know why, but you're
I'm sorry, I
really
was writing
just
something.
rambling.
What's
It always
the
make me
total?
feel-
Plus 10 total.
You're up by 10.
No problem, Bevs. I just, I don't. Whenever I get nervous, and this is making me a little nervous, I give a little prayer to Helm and, flex a little bit, and then people around me feel better, so.
So,
Helm's like a god.
Yeah, not like a helmet. Helm is the god, yeah. One of the many
Oh.
gods that exist in our world.
Seems like a swell fella. Maybe we can meet him one day.
I know I will one day.
all right. So, you're all joined up together again. And Lapis kind of points you in the direction of the graveyard and says, "Good night. I'll be at Gibbons Armory. Come find me when you're done."
You don't. you're
Would
not
you
coming,
mind
Lapis?
keeping an eye on our companion that stayed behind?
He belches and goes, "Oh, yeah, I'll buy her a beer."
Wait, don't do that.
You come back and Gibbons Armory is on fire.
Literally, though.
Just make sure that's what I was about to say.
He is not listening, but seems to assure you that everything will be fine.
It won't be. We can assure you it won't be.
Okay, so are you guys heading to the graveyard?
Let's do this favor. Let's see, do you guys have any errands you need to run? It's nighttime, right? So nothing's open anyway.
I already
Nothing.
did
Nothing.
mine.
Yeah, nothing's really super duper
Yeah, I
open.
got my
Hold on,
armor.
we're doing a shift in some music.
Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum,
As it
bum,
fades
bum,
out.
bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, ba. I was hoping she would ask for blood so I could use some life transference. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, in theory, she kind of did. You just don't know she did.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. So you guys approach the graveyard. It is rather large. So big you probably can't really see the back of it. It raises up on a hill above you. So as you enter below the, standard graveyard iron gate, iron arch that happens with all graveyards. Yep, exactly. Mist begins to come up from the ground. Just long, not tended for grass, covering some old gravestones. There's a small cobblestone pathway. You have a general idea of where Scarlet's crypt is, but anyone who wants to lead the party, make a survival check to see if you can track this graveyard.
Yeah, I'll make a go at it.
Cool. Damien, I guess as in death, death has a little bit of holiness to it for you, so you actually feel kind of strangely at place here, because they're not undead, they're just dead here.
Nothing interesting here, just dead people.
And you actually are able to check out you walk down the cobblestone path, you see some archaic signage that can kind of points you in the right direction, and you lead the party to the base of her crypt. And I'm going to move you all to a blank page because I don't have a graveyard, but if we do need to draw a map, we can do so
Cool.
here. Scarlet's Crypt is a giant mausoleum, probably the equivalent of like a 2-story cottage. There are iron gates on the only entrance that is below a porch kind of column. A columned porch. The iron gates, if you approach them, don't seem like they move very well. Everybody make a perception check.
You could use some oil, huh? Beautiful.
Oh man.
Wow. So Fulgur, you're kind of always at the ready, and as everyone is in gate, you hear shuffling in a grassy knoll behind you.
I spin around with my bow notched, hoping that's a sign for everybody else to see that I did hear something.
Do you guys have any WD-40 on you?
What would the name of Fantasy WD-40 be?
Holy oil? I don't know.
Wizard. Douche.
Prestidigitation.
Literally.
Wizard douche? What you just called a wizard douche?
Wizard Wally's Wizard Douche.
That's good. I like that.
Okay, yeah. So to everyone else, all of a sudden, Fulgur has just spun around and has his arrow cocked in his bow.
Hey, Fulgur, let's not kill anybody else. It's just a graveyard.
There was something shuffling in that knoll over there.
A regular knoll or a
There's
grassy
something behind
knoll?
us.
It's a grassy knoll. Sorry, what were you saying, Bevy?
I rush towards whatever he is aiming at.
30 feet forward, you rush forward as you hear a shriek that sounds like that of a middle-aged man as as you see a hooded figure run in the opposite direction, clearly scared of you.
Can I? Never mind.
I'd like to hunter's mark him.
Cool.
Is he undead?
You can't tell from here.
I'm gonna try and tackle him.
Cool. His speed is eventually you would catch up to him. So unless anybody else wants to do anything, Bevy is eventually going.
I just want to make sure. Does it look like? I'll walk over to the spot where Bevy ran to a slight slower pace and just look around. Was he digging in the ground? Does he have a shovel?
You don't see a any digging area, but you do see fresh dirt tracks.
Okay, cool. He might be the grave robber, Bevy. Grab him. Good job. You're like already right next to him.
Make a athletics check.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, easily as this man tries to get away, all of a sudden, Bevy, you just jump in the air and surround him and tackle him. And all of a sudden, his arms are being held behind him as you've got him in a grapple. Let me go! Let me go!
I'm
I'm
gonna,
doing
I
anything
come up-
wrong.
I come up to him still with the bow drawn.
yeah, I'm gonna hold my fist up like I'm gonna punch him square in the face and be like, "What are you doing here?"
I'm none of your business. Why you got me in this
Punch him
hole?
in the
Oh
face.
no!
Make an attack.
And he,
Hits. You give him a big old black eye, and he is now dizzy and looks like he almost
Just
down.
for reference,
Let me
that would
ask you
kill a
again.
commoner. What you just did would kill a commoner.
What were you saying,
Yes,
Fulgur?
he
You
did.
wanted to...
I was gonna say I would help him, try to help him in some way, but I mean he's okay.
Cool. Roll intimidation at advantage.
Who?
Bevy. Through
Nice.
his swelling mouth because it's starting to bruise and swell. Like, please don't kill me. I'll give you whatever you want. Just don't kill me.
What are you doing here? Why are you digging?
I heard of a treasure in the Thornbolt Crypt, and I've been trying to get in there, but I couldn't get past the bars, so I've been digging a hole down to the underside of it.
We don't like digging.
Aren't you a ranger? Wouldn't you like dig traps and stuff? Please, please, I'll do anything. Just let me go.
What do you think, Damien? He's a grave robber.
I guess I'll inside check him to see if he's telling. I mean, you intimidated him pretty good, so I guess I'll just trust it. And I'll just say, look, like we're not. Sorry about my friend here. He gets a little excited, but we were sent here because.
It's a good thing it wasn't the woman with the girl with the fireballs.
Yeah, no, we don't want to.
We'd all be gone.
Yes. But the holes you're digging, they're letting things into the crypts. And if you were to get in the crypts now, you'd probably be ripped apart by whatever's in there. So.
Oh, I made it into the crypt, and you're right. Something got in there.
Oh.
So
What-
what are you
wait,
doing attempting to return
Yeah,
to the
why?
crypt?
What?
I'm trying to sneak past it to get that gem that's in there. You know how much it's probably worth?
No, enlighten us.
I hear that it's got
Not good enough for you.
magical property to it. So it's got to be worth something.
So cast prestidigitation at will. Okay, gotcha. Very good parlor trick. But look. Just so you know, the crypt you're digging into, you're gonna get killed if you keep digging into it. Not because of the thing, but because of the person who visits that crypt to honor their ancestors. I say with heavy air quotes in my mind.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm just a lowly grave robber down on his luck, trying to make his next big score.
Your next big score
Go
could
home.
be 40 gold or 20 gold pieces for a pint of blood at.
You direct him. to
Yes, I
Scarlet
do. I do.
Farm.
I think Damien needs to be reminded that Scarlet asked for some subtlety. in that
Aren't you
matter.
also a man of God? Aren't you directing someone to go
Yeah.
get his blood to pay?
They're doing it. Hey, it's like Humane Society. They're doing it okay. They're not murdering people, and they're actually paying for the service. It's not like slavery, guys. Come on, it's more like serfdom.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Sure. Plus, Damien's not strong enough to kill a vampire right now on his own. So, persuasion. That's the first one. Persuasion number 2, 18.
Cool. You can see the defeat in his eyes, and you can tell he's not going to go back to the crypt. He's lost. He goes, "All right, you win. I won't go in. If you want to go in, though," and he kind of points that way, and he points towards an area right before you kind of the graveyard starts. That's where I was digging my hole.
All right, we'll go check out your hole. Thanks.
Hold on. What sort of creatures do you think have made it into the crypt? What should we be expecting?
I never got a good look at it, but it smelled foul, and
Was
it was
it
making
big,
a lot of damage.
Small.
It was
Medium, large, huge, gargantuan.
It was pretty
What was
large.
its challenge rating, would you say?
What
That
is
was
this?
a
Does it
VR.
have
Armored
resistances?
He goes, "It was really big, bigger than me, bigger than any of you."
Good to know.
All
So,
right.
what do you want to do with him?
I'll get off him. I'll let him stand up.
He immediately probably runs about 15 feet away to get you some distance between the two of you. But then he kind of stands there to watch, see what you guys are going to do.
My bow is still trained on him.
It's fine.
I say, never mention this to anyone. You weren't here. We weren't here. And
Definitely, he says.
And we jump into the hole and disappear forever.
So you don't see the hole. He just pointed you in the direction of it.
We jump in the hole.
That's a freshly dug grave.
We jump into the 6-foot deep rectangular
Yep.
hole.
I step. Let's all just like step away into the fog.
Cool.
Really,
Yeah,
eerily.
dramatically we walk towards the hole.
Cool. As you start to walk towards the hole, everybody, Everybody make a perception check.
Yeah, I peer around intently.
That or 15, your pick. Do you do passives?
Yeah, you can do your passive. If anyone wants to do their passive, which is better.
15.
That's
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Cool. Damien, you got 22.
did.
Let's say you're leading the group, and as you step towards the hole, you don't see it, but all of a sudden you feel the ground dramatically fall down as you kind of begin to put your weight on it.
I step back quickly, holding my arms out to my sides, pushing them back with my shield.
Can
and
I pull a
my
reaction
spears.
to grab him?
Oh, I don't think I'm falling, right? Or am I?
No, you
Okay.
did not. You were able to catch that something was wrong before you
Yeah.
did it.
Being the
Cool.
holy man, I've got my spear at the ready, sort of my holy symbol on the face of my shield. As I almost fall, the face
Are we
turns
getting ready
into
to-
a frowny face. And I
The hood,
mentioned that this is the hole, guys.
the hooded figure gets angry. Damien, as you realize, it looks like he covered up his hole and kind of hoping you would fall through. He runs away.
Check my fucking. No, I was kidding. We did punch him in the face real good, so that's fine.
We'll find him later.
After some time, you guys are able to locate the hole. It seems to be about. It's actually a pretty deep hole. It's a 10-foot deep hole, and it looks like it goes about 40, 50 feet into the ground because you're trying to get underneath a crypt.
How far down? 40, 50 feet?
40 to 50 feet. It looks like this was a long job he was
The
pulling,
long
digging
con,
this
yeah.
hole.
So with him digging down, there has to be at least a way to climb down.
It looks like he was using a rope because you can see a picket.
Pitten.
What's the
Piton.
word I want? A pitten at the top of the hole.
Might as well use that. Climb on down.
There is no rope though, so one of you would have to provide it.
We have rope in our bags
Most
Cool.
of us do.
somewhere.
He dug straight down?
I have an explorer's pack, so that has like, I think 50
Yeah,
feet.
50 feet of hempen rope.
Looks like he did. He wasn't that smart.
He's gonna run into lava. Come on, guys. Have you played Minecraft?
Never dig straight
He
down.
dug straight down.
How deep did you say it is?
40, 50
It's
feet.
about 40, 50 feet down.
Oh. You can't just misty step down.
I think Bevy can just jump down, right?
Slow fall. Alright.
Do I have slow fall yet?
Pretty
Oh, I do.
Pretty sure you do.
Y'all up here in this top left corner.
Oh fuck! Sick. Procedurally generated. I love it.
I drew this, man.
Ooh.
Get ready.
Fuck.
Is that-
All right,
I
so we
guess you
take the
take that
rope
as
and we
a
wander
compliment?
down. Thud.
Cool.
Our thuds
You
echo.
fall down into the landing. Cold earthen walls and broken trees hang over your heads, shines through the hole above. The ground is cold and crude kind of stonework. It looks like he was throwing big slabs down on the ground to kind of make a floor. To the right here. Oh, hold on. And now I should be able to ping. Wait a minute. There it is. To the right here, looks like there's a small hole that looks somewhat of a natural tunnel. You would need to crouch down to go through it. There is absolutely no light going through.
I'll just immediately cast light on the tip of my spear and start poking it around.
Cool. Let me get Fuggle. As you poke it around, you kind of see that this little crouch down kind of thing eventually begins to go deeper into whatever he dug into.
Okay, and this is the only way out, so you have no other choice.
Basically.
Alright, this guy tried to make us fall on our fucking asses and get hurt. Literally like 60 or so feet. So perhaps one of you could take a peek around and make sure we're not going to walk into a cave-in or some shit. I hate criminals. I hate them.
My survival is. What would you want somebody to roll?
If you're detecting traps, it's a perception check.
Do you want me to roll? I'm decent at that.
I'll tap you on the back and I'll say, "Helm will guide your eyes, bud," and I cast guidance on you.
Hold on. There we go. Was that advantage?
A D4 additional.
Ah.
As far as you can tell, there are no traps.
+3.
As far as you can tell, there are no traps.
Cool.
Anybody? I guess I can go first. I don't really mind.
You
I'll be right behind you.
you think where go?
Real quick, who has dark vision? I think it's just Fulgur and Ianto. Bevy, do you have dark vision?
I don't have.
Fulgur
do I
doesn't
even-
have dark vision either. Dragonborn don't.
Oh,
Do
does anyone?
tieflings do?
I thought tieflings had dark
Tieflings do.
vision.
Yeah, they do.
Fulgur does not.
Okay, I just don't have it on my sheet.
Bevy, do you have dark vision?
No.
No. All right, so it's just Ianto. Okay, cool. Yep. So all of you guys, as you come through this hallway, all you can really make out is the light from what's his name's spear lights
That's
up
me,
for you.
Damien.
Damien's. Like I said, the tunnel is very small. It looks like you're kind of crouching down. It's not really ideal. You're kind of having to shove yourself through. Dirt and rock is kind of scraping up against whatever you have as you're kind of crawling through. Eventually, you kind of make your way to a fork, to the south, and to the west. And Damien, how far does your light shine?
I will ping it real quick. 20 feet, and then dim light for 20 more feet. So disadvantage on perception after the first 20.
You can see to the south, it seems like there's a pool of water there.
Ooh.
Hey guys, I see some water down there to the south. If you want to take a quick peek.
Is this all on the same level, or is that like going like down into water?
Nope, it's all same level.
Okay.
I guess I'll take a look then.
Cool. Do-do-do-do. Water is pooling in this part of the natural formation of a cave. Algae is clouding the pool. Do-do-do-do-do. Make a perception check, anyone who's looking at the water.
Yeah, I'll poke my spear down to give us some light within the water itself.
Cool.
Just negating
I'll
any
lower the DC.
disadvantage doesn't.
Cool. Anyone? Okay.
I'll try and
Ianto
smell
and
the water.
Damien, you can both see this water is probably about 8 feet deep. About 6 feet down, there is a hole that a medium-sized human could fit through easily, right on this end.
Oh boy, I don't like the looks of this one, folks. Hey, right over there, there's a one of them underwater holes that you can swim through. It's giving me flashbacks to this puppet show called The Forest, where some bad things happened. But we can check that one out real quick if you want. But I'm not too keen on getting in the water just yet.
Yeah, I'm not swimming through any underwater caves.
Let's save that for later. Yes.
Cool. Fulgur, is that how you feel?
Sure.
I think that's how I feel.
I was just texting my boss. Are we going down the hole?
So there is
We don't
a
want
pool
to.
of water
We don't want to.
about 8
Yes.
feet deep.
No, we're
Nobody,
taking the other path.
about one person could probably fit through there at a time. Your other 3 companions are like, nope, nope, nope.
Oh, okay, then no.
Okay,
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
cool.
I thought you said we were all going through.
No, the opposite.
No worries.
Yeah, we're good.
Mhm.
So, So, you guys opt to head to the west then?
For now, we'll see
Yep.
what's over that way.
Cool.
We'll see how it plays out
As
on
you
the
head-
map.
Cool. You head that way. I'm assuming, Damien, because you're lighting up your leading, so I'm just gonna light
That's fine.
everything
Yeah,
up.
you could assume that I'm in charge or in the lead rather.
Cool.
We see another pool.
You come to another pool of water. This time, however, it doesn't be isolated. As you guys cross, probably about here, natural formations kind of give way to what looks like a actually man-made crypt. Looks like this is kind of where the hole ends, at where this grave robber broke into the crypt. So what you're standing in is probably about 10 feet high. You can actually, you're not crouching down. Stuff's not scratching you on the back. There's a pool of water. It is full of skeletal bone. There are unlit torches along the wall, and that's about all you see. You do eventually make out another passageway to the what's it called? The west there.
I'll take a minute
Just-
and use my tinderbox to light these torches.
You want to give
While
me
he's
half?
trying to do that, I'll just shoot a fireball
Ah,
at
Jesus
him.
motherfucking! Help! Damn it!
Cool.
Woo, woo.
Shoko.
Bright light, all in the room.
Perfect.
really accentuates the skulls and the tibias and the stuff.
Is there a hole in the ceiling?
There is not a hole in the ceiling.
Damn. Okay. Does it look like a trap door in the
Yeah.
ceiling?
Nope, none of that.
Okay.
Are all the skeletons human?
They look humanoid.
Okay. Wait, do they? Any of them have fangs?
Take a close look.
All right.
One comes and eats you.
Yeah, see you on the other
I
side.
think this is a garbage disposal.
You die. No. Yeah, you can't really tell. Kind of your face is right up against the water. And you can see a skull kind of probably about a foot in. You could reach it pretty easily. But it's face down, so you can't tell if there's any fangs on it.
All right.
What do y'all want to do?
So this is a body dump within a crypt.
Kind of looks like that.
Hey, y'all, I'm thinking that our good friend Blood Lady there's maybe not holding her herself accountable for her own rules.
Actually, on that note, would I be able to tell how old these bones are?
Not when they're in the water.
Am I able to reach in and take one?
Easily.
Do they look old?
You can't tell through the water.
Yeah, that's why I took one.
So as you dip your hand in, I'm going to need everybody to...
You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait till you clear this first. Yeah, there you go.
It's clear.
Damien reacts super fast because undead are involved.
I have the alert feat.
Do you actually?
I should have the
Quick,
alert.
Or is that-
because
I do have the
bones
alert
are
feat.
involved.
We can't get
Well,
surprised.
you can't get surprised. The rest of us can.
Within 30 feet. If you guys.
No,
So give me a second, because I'm a bad DM and I don't have...
Not surprised. Not surprised.
Good.
You're only.
we're all so surprised.
Here's my pencil. Write my ACs and my HPs down, because I'm doing a lot of flipping back and forth. I know I have like a computer version where I can do this through that, but I'm still doing that old school, like,
Flip between the pages.
yeah.
Oh, it's all good.
That's the only way to DM.
You should see how mad Tyler gets when he has to drink a whole beer while I'm trying to shuffle through my pages. Do you mind if I roll in person?
That's fine. Do you need me to add you in, or do you care?
I already rolled that part,
Well-
so I just remembered that I had all my dice with me for once.
You already rolled well, so it's okay.
This one, yeah.
All right. Did I?
I might end up just going back to roll 20 because it's more convenient, but we'll see.
Did you roll poorly? Is that why?
Huh? Oh no, not normally. I rolled really well actually, but
So, as Ianto dips his hand in the water, the bones begin to form.
How deep is the water, actually?
Probably about 2 feet deep.
So is that difficult terrain would be able to walk? Would we be
They're
able to
crawling
walk
out
on
and
it?
on the ledge. It would be difficult terrain. You would be able to.
Okay.
So as this happens, skeletons begin to connect themselves and form themselves into. Where did Fulgur go?
How about now that they're out of
oh
the
yeah,
water?
where did
can
he?
I
Oh no, he's
tell
down here.
they're-
He's right next to one of these guys. He's right there.
No, the person.
Oh, he probably did duck away. I don't know.
It's his turn first, but we're just gonna hold his action to move forward. Yeah. As
Oh, I
these
saw his
four kind
elbow.
of creatures. Oh, there he is. There
Sorry.
he is. We're
Sorry.
talking about you.
I know. I'm sorry. I had to ask questions.
Okay.
My turn.
So as Ianto dips his hand in, all of a sudden skeletons begin to connect themselves and put themselves together. 4 skeletons kind of come out of the water, and then all of a sudden one skeleton raises up from the base, the center and the base, in floats, and covers itself in a bright green flame. And you've all rolled initiative, and Fogler, you are up. You see this happen.
Are they so wherever they're spawning, but in front of us? Fantastic.
Oh, hold on. I have music for this. 1 second, everybody.
Spooky scares.
Skeleton.
3 spoopy, 5 me, boys. I'm outie.
Would I be able to use a sword with blunt damage instead, like the back end of the
Bludgeoning?
sword? Yeah, bludgeoning.
No.
You could
Your weapon has
improvise weapons if you wanted to forego using it well, I guess, is the thing.
Yeah, I just didn't
Remember
know.
how you use
Piercing, I
those
feel like,
chairs?
is-
That'd be the same way you would use your sword.
I'll whip out my short sword and stabby the one in front of me.
cool.
Do I get 2 attacks?
Yeah.
First one hits.
First one hits, second one hits?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't see. The
One
second
hits.
Yes,
Okay,
one
one.
hits.
And there's nothing I can add to this, so
Cool. You slash at it real good,
That's
and you
it.
crack one of its tibias.
cool.
Evie, it's your turn.
Okay. This one's floating above the water. Is it?
Yeah, it's probably floating about 5 feet above the water. You still, if you walked in there, you could.
I could hit it if I did.
Yeah, but the water is difficult terrain.
Oh, that's not much of an issue. I will wade my way into the water and attack him.
Cool, you do it.
My short sword.
First one hits.
5 points.
Cool. Second one hits.
5 points.
Cool.
Probably couldn't stun just a skull, right? So I'll flurry of blows him. Do 2.
Cool, you do it.
12
Does not hit.
and 1 more.
That hits.
God damn it! That's 3 ones in a row. That sucks.
Cool.
Okay. And
Could you slide over here?
did I wear what?
No, never mind.
You want me to move?
Yeah, so I'm not this guy's first target.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
Actually, you know what? You make a good point, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get here into a flanking position. The
Cool.
Skull.
That's your
Alright,
turn.
that's my.
Damian.
I believe that I have turn undead. I just can't remember exactly the conditions of it.
It's a saving throw because it's your cleric thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's one of the things. Let me just check one more thing.
Is skeleton considered undead?
Yes.
Okay. No, yeah, I will do. I will raise the holy symbol of Helm, and I will cast. Well, I'll step forward to make sure I include everybody in this. The big loving embrace of Helm, and I'll do turn undead.
All right. First one is the big boy, and then the next 4 is going to be this guy, and then clockwise from there.
Cool.
And it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom. The DC is going to be 15.
Why did the music stop?
I'll handle that.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Big guy fails. This guy failed. 16 wisdom, you said?
15.
15 wisdom. This guy fails. This is the only guy who's. So I'm going to label him as not turned, and everybody else is turned.
And at this point, I'll yell, focus the one who's not running away from us, and then focus on each one individually. I've done this a couple times when we clear crypts and stuff, but just take your time with this.
All right.
Yes.
Big scary boy is frightened the fuck out of Damien and is going to, teeth chattering, flow in this direction. his speed is 40, so he actually makes it all the way out here because he's going dash.
Oh fuck.
Goodbye.
Do they get any other saving throws on their turns, or are they
No, it's actually kind of fucked. They don't get anything until we hit them.
cool? So he runs away.
Or until they flee enough. It lasts a minute,
Does
right?
It does
that
last only a minute.
Take
Yeah.
an attack of opportunity.
If you would like it.
It
yeah.
isn't if you want to take it.
If you do take it, though, he will then turn and start hitting us.
Bevy, you're up.
Would I know?
I
that?
did just yell that.
Okay, yeah, then I will not. I will not.
Cool. It's their turn. They've got a speed of 30, so they're also going to run away.
I may have made our situation actually worse. We'll find out in a moment.
Well, they can't leave.
Well, the floating head can.
But this one's not happy, and it's going to attack you.
Feel free. You gotta be a 20.
Damn, you got a high AC.
You let me build plate armor.
He does not hit you. Ianto, you're up.
So, are these 3 squares directly south of me all difficult terrain?
Yes, that's all water.
What up?
I'll keep my distance then and shoot a firebolt.
Cool. Do it.
Fireball.
Is it a deck save or is it an attack roll? I always forget.
It's an attack.
Cool. That hits.
8 damage.
He does not look good. You have singed him to the bone, but he's standing.
I'll
Olga,
move
you're up.
over here as well.
He may about learn to play. Whatever. I'm over.
Sorry, I was supposed to be working on that. I'll figure it out. It still says it's playing is my issue, so.
Same. 30.
Maybe it's the song itself.
Why can't I macro skip?
As I move up here, I'm going to fire my 2 arrows somewhere in the middle of that.
Cool.
Boom. Boom.
Hits.
Kill it.
You kill it.
Kill
real
it.
good.
And
Tommy,
then I have, I do
Or
have
don't.
Colossus. I have Colossus Slayer on it as well.
Cool. It had 5 hit points. You killed it.
Okay, cool. It's dead. It just I hit it right in like through the chest, hits the spine, and it just bursts. Everything just kind of just explodes, just like a poof.
Cool.
And the bones just everywhere.
And in theory, we are out of combat because. Wait for a minute.
Shall we chase the rest down or just let the townspeople handle it?
Let's grab them. We'll do them one at a time. Let's get to it and take them out. I also don't want them coming back up our asses in a second. Let's go, and I'll start sprinting after them.
Yep.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bevy's the next one
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Sorry.
My bad.
Are we still gonna be in order?
If you guys want to remain in this initiative, you can all move up and Bevy.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely want to make sure these guys don't come up our asses. So.
Just also keep in mind, melee attacks are going to be very difficult in this situation because you are crouched.
Oh, we're still crouching. I understand.
How about a longbow
In
attack?
this part, you are crouched. It's also going to be very difficult because you're trying to. There's not a lot of space, and in this.
Can I
situation,
hold it sideways?
Gangster style.
Not only that, but your allies are kind of blocking the only space you've got.
What about punches? Would be even punches be?
Wait, how does turn undead work? Do they just keep
For
running?
1 minute
Yeah.
They would just.
until they're punched.
I would assume Bevy, it's going to be difficult because a punch you need to actually pull back in order to hit, and you don't really have that space.
As a monk, I feel like he would know how to do that. But
No,
that's just-
squeezing I think is definitely just base 5e. When you're in a smaller space, you're just fucked. That's why kobolds are so dangerous, because they get you in their tunnels and they shank you.
Well, squeezing's not a problem for me, but I imagine it would be for.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right. Well, here, we'll make it a little bit easier. I grabbed you. They're going to move it. They're probably still running as you guys are talking, so they've probably made it at least to here as you guys are
Sure.
talking. And Bevy, you would have made it there.
To where I am currently.
Yes.
Okay. Then that was my movement. Then I'll use a. Fuck. Yeah. No, I will use a fast run bonus action attack, and then I'm gonna go. Am I still crouching here?
Crouching ends in 1, actually, in this circle here.
Okay. Well, I will take attacks at disadvantage.
Cool.
I'll use my fist because I think that's a little bit better than the sword.
You done.
This
Hits.
is the slowest one.
Cool. You punch it real good, and well, you
Second
punch it real
attack.
good because it's weak against bludgeoning.
And the next one's 10. So
Yeah,
whatever
you
one's-
you beat the living shit out of that skeleton rather easily.
The unliving shit.
The unliving shit out of that skeleton.
Did I break
Damien,
any
you're up.
bones?
You turn them into dust.
Alright.
I believe that's 6 spaces.
Damien?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say you all can probably have started your turn around where Damien.
Okay, cool. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll just action dash. Would that be another 6, or am I crouching through here?
I mean to be another 6.
Okay.
You're crouching, but it'd still be another
Sweet.
6.
All right, and I'll get right up on this guy. And if I see the skull making its way upward, I'll try and smack it with my sentinel. Just
Got it.
Just for future.
No worries. All right. He's gonna try to do that because that's all he can do in his turn.
Yep, so
he's
I
moving
definitely
away
want to
from
prevent it
you.
from leaving this tunnel and us having to climb after it. So I will slap it or attempt to slap it with my spear to stop it.
Cool. At disadvantage.
Okay. Yep, that's fair. It misses.
You miss. So he's gonna make it probably 20 feet in the air.
That's why I gotta roll in person. I forgot as soon as I
Skeleton
did
boys are gonna run away from you and you two as well, but they can't really go much farther than here.
If they can't move any further than as their action,
it.
they
They can
just
dodge.
dodge.
Yeah, they use a dodge action.
Yeah. Yanto.
Where did you say we start our turns?
I'll mark it for it.
Right around
Next to
there.
me.
Yeah, next to Folger.
And am I able to move at full speed through the tunnel?
You are able to move full speed. The only issue is disadvantage on melee attacks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do I have a clear shot towards any of them?
The skeleton boys, not the floating skull.
Okay, I'll shoot one of the skeletons then.
Cool. What are you shooting it with?
Firebolt.
Cool.
12?
Misses.
Oh. Okay, that's my turn.
Cool.
I move
Bogey.
to dash is another action. And I get full
to
movement
dash
or
is your
half?
action. You get second round of movement actually, but then that's your action.
I get to hear.
Cool. Is that your turn?
I can't do anything else. Bonus action. I mean, I could.
You can
No,
hunter's mark it if you wanted to.
I could, but I mean, I just want to get up close so I can shoot
Yeah,
it.
Do something. I feel that.
Yeah. I can move in and shoot it.
Okay. I will. Skull's floating. I can't really throw it. I guess I could. Nah, I'll just fuck it. I'll attack the skeletons. They're dodging, right?
No, they were running in their turn. They haven't been able to take the dodge action yet. So you've got your full movement. Your attack is
Okay. I will do unarmed because I saw how effective that was in the last one.
except it wasn't this time.
Sharp bones. Ouch. 13.
That time you miss horribly as you're trying to get out, and you decimate the skeleton with that shot.
I go to skeleton number 2 and bonus action. I want to attack him.
Hits.
Nice.
You kill that skeleton. I did the exact same thing. I'm a monk in Christine's campaign, and I did the exact same thing to some skeletons in her.
Feels good. I
Oh, is that
remember
the one with
that.
the
Minotaur
Minotaur?
skellies. Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck. They fucked me up, and then you were just like, a punch, 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 punch.
All right, Damien, you're up. All the Bevy just runs past and turns all the skelly boys to dust except for the big flip.
How high up is him? Is this boy?
20 feet.
All right. How much does Damien know about flaming skull boys?
Make an Arcana check.
Whoops, that's not right. That's a 10 if you want to take my normal modifier. So.
I'm gonna be mean and make you roll
Okay,
Arcana.
I'll roll 13 then.
That's fine. You know exactly what's happening.
I know it's running away, but do I know? Do I know it casts fireballs? Do I know?
Yes, you know it's a flame
Okay.
skull.
This all right. I've dealt with this one once before. I'm gonna sacred flame it, and you guys need to get your. Actually, we're all fucked, and I'll just. Sorry, Bevs, and I'll just sacred flame it. Because yeah, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sorry, I was drinking.
I mean, I was gonna say you could wait. Let me
Oh,
hit it.
well, it's next, and if it. Oh, so it's actually. I've seen it move 80 feet a turn, correct?
I think it would make 80 feet.
So
yeah.
it would be
But
out of
what's
our
its flying
sights, out of
speed?
it. Yeah, I mean that's what it does. It only flies.
I think it actually makes that, unfortunately.
13 plus 3. Yeah, that
Three.
does beat me. Oh boy.
As it's freaking out.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's gonna fly into the night. You're not gonna know what happens
Oh
to
boy.
it.
Well,
Until they hear about that explosion across city. the city.
Shoko? No, it was the guy.
All right, I think we're out of combat because you guys can't really. I mean, you could climb up and try to get it, but it would be long gone by then.
That's
Well,
the
only for
plot
a
of
minute.
Alabama.
How many turns has it been?
Yeah, do I not have one more shot maybe that I could take?
Okay, yeah, it's 100 feet in the air.
Exactly the range of fireball. Get it, Ianto.
I'll just say then it's my turn. I can hit it with my
We
bow.
do have a chance to turn it
Oh, yeah,
around at
okay.
least.
That
Oh.
misses.
Aw.
Do better, guys.
Vulgar.
Do better.
Boom.
The best part is we're all lining
Pop.
up in a
Pop.
perfect circle for a fireball.
That first one hit.
Holy fuck! We rolled so bad.
Boom.
All
That
right,
damage
yeah.
though.
He is no longer turned, but he's still standing.
And then I move back inside because he
Damn.
said something about fireballs.
Debbie, it's your turn.
So I see it turn around and look at us. Probably.
Yes,
think
it's 100 feet in the air. It's not happy.
All right, I'll ready a couple rats in case he gets closer. If he gets within, I think it's the far range is 40. If he gets within 40 feet, I will throw a rat.
Cool. Are those your darts, by the way?
Oh, it's 60 feet. If he gets within 60 feet, yes, these are my darts.
That's hilarious. All right, cool. Damien, he's 100 feet in the
Yeah,
air.
I press. I don't think I have anything that can hit him. Nope. 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 No, I will just ready a sacred flame for if he comes within 60 feet.
Cool. He is going to. It's his turn now. He is angry. He's gonna turn down at
I miss you
Damien.
guys.
Eyes in. I don't think you're within range to do fireball. I think you'd get an attack out. I think he's going to instead. He's going to cast magic missile at 2nd level as he
Oh,
floats.
that's okay. Yeah.
Dangerously, he's going to fall only 30 feet down to make sure he's out of your range. Is
Bastards.
that what he's going to do?
Fireball has a ridiculous range, by the way, so he can totally fireball us.
Yeah, he's going to do that then. To double check what fireball. I don't want to know about fireball, cinnamon whiskey. Come on, internet.
Fireball 5e, D&D, baby.
Oh yeah, it has a ridiculous range. Oh yeah, he's going to shoot a fireball right here.
Oh, come
That
on.
is a 20-foot radius.
Yep, everyone. That hits everyone.
Yep, everyone make me a dex save.
I knew this was coming.
Is that
Yeah,
everyone?
even you. Yeah.
I move further back into the cave.
I run away.
He only has one fireball.
No, not enough.
What am I rolling? Dex.
Dex save.
Oh, and I have... Okay, I'm fine. That doesn't even get past the temp HP because of fire resistance.
Yeah, I think you all made it. You all take 15 points of damage, or 7 with Ianto. As you guys are all ready for it, because Damien was probably like, fire!
Yeah, the slow motion. Run! No!
And he's gonna cast that. He's also gonna fly 40 feet down, so he's within 60 feet. Yeah,
Alright,
Damien.
cool.
And his dex save was garbage.
He hurts. I hurt him real good for 9.
He's looking real bad.
And I think you get your attack to, Bev.
Ow.
Oh,
Bevy, is 60 feet good enough for your attack, or do you need 40 feet?
It is 60, but it's at
Cool.
disadvantage.
Do it. That misses.
Okay. The rat goes flying, and then whee!
Be free, my brother. Be free.
All right, Ianto, it's your turn.
Do I have a shot from here?
Yeah, he's 60 feet away. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have anything else that's ranged.
That hits.
Does that? Oh, thank goodness.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Whoa! Did
Ow.
you match
What?
that damage?
2 tens. I rolled 2 tens.
Why wasn't it green? That's amazing.
All right. Okay, yeah. You decimate this thing. Describe how you kill this flame
You kill the
skull.
flame skull with fire. You're a badass.
Yeah, before that happens, I ignite myself. And
Cool.
then just, you know, Captain Marvel blast him up in the
Awesome.
sky.
Is the skull kind of all the flame dissipates from the skull as Ianto's flame overtakes it.
And then I catch it as it falls.
You can catch it as it falls. It's fun. Cool. Anything else you guys want to do?
I think I made things worse,
I wanna
guys.
Investigate.
Yeah, I want to search the bodies.
Now that they're out of the water, can I tell how old his bones are?
They're definitely older than. How old were you? They look like they're probably from the last couple centuries.
Okay, so they haven't recently been killing people, putting
No.
them down here.
There would be a lot more meat hanging off the bones. These bones have been, you know, preserved, but are pretty
We
old.
just watched like Yanto
Do I
bites
find
one. Not a lot of meat on these bones, guys. Ugh.
I am visibly disappointed that they're so ancient.
Who rolled investigation?
I did. Give me my gold.
I'll
I
give you a
find
D-
3 gold pieces.
find 2 gold pieces. Thank you.
Do you want me to roll something? Oh, you rolled it for me. Oh,
Yeah.
that's depressing.
DMs can do that
Sorry.
sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it seems to be on these skeletons.
I just was playing a lot of Skyrim, and I'm like, gold pieces on a skeleton. Okay.
It's actually gold teeth that you can sell for gold pieces.
Okay. It just turns into golds.
You guys are out of combat. What do you want to do?
If you
Call
guys
back
want
to
to
the
take a
hole.
break,
We
I can
return
give
to
us
the
a
task.
little heal, and we'll be good to go for the bigger thing in the cave here. It'll only take 10 minutes, or we could wait the full hour. I'm down for whatever.
Are you heading towards this area, or are you heading towards?
The area we secured with all the lanterns would be nice, yeah. I'll go back there.
Cool. Cool. That's that one.
Do we
Debbie
need
and-
to rest yet? It's been... I don't think we took much damage. We got hit once. It was a fireball, but it was just once.
Well, it was only one fireball. Look, if there's
Oh,
if
yeah.
there's something
Nobody took any
bigger in
damage.
here, then I'm a little concerned.
Many of us are actually flammable.
Yeah, maybe not you. Look, we can either take a 10-minute break and I can get a little helm juice going, give us a helm buzz.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think we... Do we need a short rest, or... Because... If you want to take the time to cast a ritual, I should do the same.
I was planning on doing prayer of healing at a minimum, and then a full short rest if we want to get my channel divinity back. That's the 2.
Yeah, I figure if I do detect magic, we might have fewer surprises ahead of us.
Cool, that works for me. Me and Anta will sit down. We'll start doing our spells, I guess.
So no short rest.
It's up to you. I'm down for a short rest. It'd be way better than
Yeah.
casting a spell, but
It would give me back 2 key points, and it's not like we're on a...
timetable or anything.
Yeah.
No, you came early in the
Cool.
night.
We'll take a short rest.
Cool. Short rest yourselves up.
Sweet. I get my.
Was the
Ian,
10
you were trying to-
HP temporary, or... was
It
that
is your
the hit
total,
point
so you
maximum?
can regain it for the next 8 hours. Well, 7 hours now, but so you can roll hit dice and it'll go into it. I'll cap at 54. That's fine. And I do get my channel divinity back, so I can fuck with your undead more, Ben.
Yeah.
Now that the pool's devoid of all the skeletons, is it all of them or just like a select few?
It looked like a handful. There's still some bones down there.
Was anything revealed with the less bones in there?
Nah, it's just a bone pole. It's just a bone.
Oh yeah,
pole.
what happened to the rat that Betty threw?
I assumed it died, but
Yeah, I don't think it survived. I don't think it survived
It
the
was
fall
thrown
back
60
down.
feet in the air and then fell down.
It might benefit from my slow fall, though. Who knows? Either way, it didn't hit its mark. It's failed me. It's cast out.
Literally and figuratively.
Good thing we're in a crypt. It's perfect for rats.
Yeah, Bevy, is this your
Uh,
favorite terrain?
All right, cool. So you guys take your breather in your nice lit area. You regain your energy. You have the pool to the northeast here, and you have the walkway to the west.
Would I have been able to cast Detect Magic before we head out after that
You
rest?
would, but where you are now, you do not sense magic.
Okay, I have it for the next 10 minutes, so...
Cool.
Okay, where do you guys want to go? Let's. I'll lead the way. I'll take the next punch since I drew a fireball on our faces.
You also have the light.
I recast
hold
light
on.
on my spear. You guys can light
like a
torches.
hallway.
You know, we do have torches.
Oh, I'll grab a torch. Can I just take the torch and like put it like in like a backpack?
I mean, it's not a magical torch, so I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't want to
In
light the back
theory,
of your head
If
on
you
fire.
ever do something extraneous in combat, the torch has a 50% chance of burning your clothes, letting you on fire.
I grab one of the torches off the walls.
Awesome, it's in your hands. You got some light.
Cool.
Alright, I will lead the
But you
way.
use a bow, right?
I do.
You want me to hold that?
I got free
Oh.
hands pretty much all the time.
I'll hold it until we get closer into the dangerous area.
Alright.
I will back up, Damien.
Cool. I'll just keep walking. I guess I'll keep an eye out for traps, given that I just saw a fucking skeleton come to life when Ian.
I'll
Perception
stay
check.
close to the lead
Make a
because of
perception
my
check.
Detect Magic.
I'll do it, and I'll do this one in person because I said I would at one point.
Cool.
I have to find a flat space to put this. 13 plus
Um,
4, 17.
You guys don't sense anything magical, Ianto, but all of a sudden a gross smell overtakes you. It is foul. Dead bodies left in summer heat for a month.
Smells like home.
I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
a wisdom check to do like a flashback real quick to see if wisdom
Cool.
saving throw rather. Okay,
Brings us back
Damien's
to the
okay.
House of
Damien's
Horrors.
okay. Damien's
Yeah.
stomach's he's all right.
Could one of you bring that torch closer to us?
I'm sitting next to you.
With your perception checks, you can tell that smell is coming from here.
Yeah, I'll poke my spear around the corner and I'll lead the way slowly walking.
So let's go that way.
And I'll place myself here, and you guys can move past if you would like.
Which way are you headed?
Let's go to the dead body.
Can I-
The dead
Or
body
the
smell.
other?
Can I see this way? I have my torch.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah.
Seems like the hallway has an end and it makes a turn to the left.
Look,
I'm sorry. Well, turn to
I
the
don't
south.
like it when things come up behind me. Let's go take a peek at this smell. Damien sort of like shudders when the smell hits his nose, and he gets like 1,000-yard stare for a second, but he shakes it off and he starts walking towards it.
I'll wait. I tell the rest of you to hold on so I can take a peek
Sure.
by myself without the light.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. I'll smother my light for a second for you with my cape or whatever.
Cool. As you go down, Ianto takes another turn to the south there. How far do you go? Move your token where you're headed.
Yeah, and no, I guess I'll try to move stealthily.
Cool. Make a stealth check.
Nice.
Cool. You're feeling pretty good about how stealthy you're being. It looks like this hallway opens up to, you probably see about that. You see more unlit torches on the other side of the wall. You seem to think this is more of the crypts. You see ripped up tapestry that looks like it's pretty fancy, but it looks like a huge scuffle happened here. On the ground here is a lot of dirt. It looks like someone ripped up the stone floor and got to the dirt underneath.
Nothing moving.
Nothing moving. But the smell gets ever stronger as you approach.
Is there a rock I could pick up nearby or something?
Make a percentile. Do roll D100. We'll say there's a 60% chance. Before you roll, sure, yeah, there's a rock there. Why not? Give it to you.
I pick it up and try to throw it into the middle of the area that I can see.
Cool. I'll say you chuck it rather easily. At first you hear, like, quiet little falling of the rock. Then all of a sudden you watch as the earth moves a little bit. Shifts, as if something underneath it is moving around because of the rock.
Okay. I guess I'll head back.
Cool.
More undead, I think. Or something buried.
Alright,
Want to check around the other side?
I'd rather take care of this. If this thing is attracted to movement, then...
Do you let us know like it's a giant room kind of thing? It's like
Oh
a giant.
yeah, I guess I'll tell you. It's a bigger room.
What if that other pathway goes to the other side? We can get at it from both two angles.
That's fair. Let's take a peek down there. You're right. So we know it's down the side.
Yeah, I can do that
Yeah,
again
we'll let you
this
do your
way,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just keep an eye out on the backside of us
Cool,
then.
perfect. Sick. Good formation.
More stonework that looks like it's the crypts. Can't really see too much, though you do make out. Fulgur has a point. There looks like there's another entrance that, from your mentality, seems to lead into that kind of other place. Does that make sense? What I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I relay that information back.
You guys want
It
to
does
go?
look like there's another path.
You want to go 2 and 2 and meet up in there, or just bust down that side one?
Let's check out the side one first, where we were just going.
Cool. Let's do it.
I think just because if the bad smells come from that way, that might draw more attention if there's any bad guys this way.
Yeah. So I'll walk into this room here, and whoa.
Cool. This is a part of a crypt. There is an altar in the center in which 4 coffins lie in a square shape. So 4 coffins are here making out the lines of the square.
Mhm.
There is a crystal-shaped cross in the center. Cross has a beautiful ruby in the center. That is all you see in here.
Does that light up when I move closer?
You know
And
what?
look at
Actually,
it
tiny
with
little
my-
pieces of it light up.
Can we smell any of the smell? Like, is it any getting strong or is it weak or?
You're actually moving away from whatever that smell is, so you're getting slightly weaker, but it's still very present. As you move
What-
where you're moving, it gets
You can smell it because you can smell it a little bit.
yeah.
So
I peek my head around the corner. Is there a door?
Around, you mean here?
Yeah, like around like the corner of. Yeah, just like I kind of like poke my head around the corner.
There are
Not-
no doors. You can see all the way down the hallway. If you
Okay.
What school of magic is the gem?
healing,
Oh,
but I should be clear. The gem itself is not lighting up. There are 3 tiny pin lights within the gem.
are these statues here, or is that just the middle?
What?
These statues.
This?
I'm pointing the statues to
No.
our left. Are they existent or?
Oh, yes, there are 4 statues. I'm sorry, I forgot to write descriptions for them. But yes, there are 4 statues in the center. They look like basically knights.
Okay, so they look like they're not like gods or anything like that.
No.
do I think that I might be able to learn more if I look closer at the gem?
Make a perception
You won't
check
know until
or
you
an
look
investigation.
closer at the gem.
Yeah.
That's my favorite question. Would I know more? I don't know. Would you know more?
It looks like whatever is actual magical about that gem, you need to break the gem to get to it. But the gem itself isn't really lodged in there pretty deep. You could probably rip it right out.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that. There's probably something around here that prevents sneak thieves, like the one we deterred from coming down here from grabbing this stuff.
Does it look like he's about to grab
There
it?
was something interesting about it.
If so, I ready an attack for the coffins to pop up.
Cool.
If he
I
reaches
don't plan
for
to
it.
grab it just yet.
I'd rather take care of the threat to our side first than be needing to run away from something and only have one path to go. If you catch my meaning.
Yes.
Do you mind if we take care of the shit smell first? I don't mind going first or blessing you guys right before you run in or anything like that, so.
Do
No,
what you
that's
want to
fair.
do before you make a choice to enter.
There's definitely something going on about the gem. That's all I wanted to say.
That's fair.
I'm fine with addressing that. And
We
but
can
a moment,
always-
Yeah.
I don't think those guys are gonna be going anywhere anytime soon, so let's go take care of this business first.
All right. I don't like
Cool.
the look of this skinny ass cave here, but there's not a lot of other stuff to be done.
Well, there was that other entrance that you guys decided not to.
Yeah. Do you?
I mean, unless you guys want to split up, I can stay down here, or two of us can stay down here. At least I can like hold off a single hallway with arrows.
It said this thing was big, right?
Yeah, it was big.
Okay.
Can't really fit through here though.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. All right. Damien goes. All right. If it said this thing was
300
big, we can draw it into the small space and take it. So I'm gonna try and draw it to you guys, and we'll do combat as usual. But I'm gonna try and draw it towards us and get it stuck in this cave, or at least hold the face of it, if that's all right. So
Fair.
I'll go first. I'll do my best to hold them there. You guys shoot over my shoulders. It may be difficult, but you guys are skilled. It'll be fine. Any objections?
Let's get her done.
Cool.
Bevy, I toss you the torch.
Light up the whole room at this point.
Okay. I get that in my, I guess, offhand.
Put yourselves in your places as you guys approach this
Cool, I'll be
room.
right here. Right here. To give you guys enough room.
Are we all gonna stay in a straight line? Because lightning does pretty well in
You're
a straight
fine
line.
in lightning. We already fought the dragon.
I have
What
resistance.
about, Bevy, you take the other, entry into the large room?
Well, my only issue with that is that if he chases him, he's alone on the top side, and we're stuck trying to chase after them.
No, because he doesn't do much damage at range anyway. So just cover that exit in case. So that it doesn't get around us, you know.
Alright, you said it was big though. I don't know if I can stop it on my own, but
Don't worry,
I think it's smart.
we'll get your front.
Alright.
I walk around. it.
Cool.
Just
Cool.
hide in the tunnels and if it decides to move that way is what I'm saying.
Cool.
Alright. I think we're ready.
So nothing happens because nobody has entered the
That's fine.
room. So
I'll slowly
Ianto-
begin walking forward.
cool.
Letting you guys filter in as needed, if you choose.
I just want enough
And
space
I'll
so I
be
can just run
slowly
out.
spear out, shield out, recast light on my thing, and I'll just be ready. And I'll
Gotcha.
step into the room finally right now.
Kind
Cool,
of ready.
as-
I ready attack.
The
So,
one thing I will
I'll
say you notice as you're in
Expand my
here,
book.
it looks like at a certain point there were coffins lined along here and here. Something happened, and now all the coffins are just haphazardly thrown.
All tossed back here, okay.
With
yeah.
anything in them?
You can't tell from that
Yeah,
distance.
the light's probably not great, for at least Damien anyway.
And Damien, as you step into the room, all of a sudden the ground starts to move. The smell gets gross as all of a sudden, like a whip, a giant vine kind of appears from the ground and kind of slams down as a mass of earth kind of pulls itself up. All of a sudden, this giant stinky ass flower. Hold on one second, I gotta delete the GM version because it's
Annoying you.
this giant flower appears. In the flower's base, you can see thousands of skulls and skeletons. It's got several buds at the top of it that seem to be like chomping and glorping as like green ooze is sticking out of it. In one of its hands is an undead corpse, and you watch as it shoves the undead corpse kind of into itself, and then makes the most terrifying screeching sound towards you.
You can
And we all-
screech too.
And we all got to roll initiative again.
Ready actions. They go off first.
What ready action do you have?
I had the attack action. I readied my attack.
Let's roll initiative, and then I'll
And
allow
then we
ready
can-
action to go.
Cool.
Okay.
I also said I was gonna do my shillelagh thing.
Got you. That's fine.
I think my action was walking into the room and not shitting myself.
Did good. Look at
Wore
that.
my brown pants
You have
today.
to make a save for that, surely.
Able to run out without rashing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, roll chili. Got you. Give me a second to get
Damn,
this all
Bevy.
prepped again.
Did I mind the initiative order?
No.
I guess I'll just put myself.
Just reading real quickly.
No rush, no rush. It's only our lives on the line. Just kidding.
Cool. Cool.
Mainly yours, really.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Oh.
All right, so Fulgur, get your attack off.
Cool. 1 or 2.
You can do 2.
My discovery the
They
other
both
day
hit.
was a mind-blowing thing for me because I always allow
Damn.
it as well.
Damage though. Oh, the second one will also get Colossus Slayer.
Ooh,
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Cool.
I'll
Two
take that.
arrows
Yeah.
come whizzing
It
over my
screams.
shoulders.
Yeah, as you hit right into underneath one of the buds and it falls down and it screams of like purplish blood is starting to pop out of the thing.
Cool.
Bevy, you're up.
Okay, this is a regular round.
This
Did
is regular
what is it?
person round.
Did Ianto get shots off?
Ianto just made shillelagh.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
He makes his book
Okay.
into a very good book.
I didn't know what that was. So.
I will dash at this strange creature, and I'm gonna attack it.
Cool.
Attack it with my sword.
Cool.
God damn it.
Woof.
You don't tag it with the sword.
You run in, but its size intimidates you and you swing.
A very sensitive smell as well. God damn.
Oh, yes. Actually, I also need you to make a con save.
Anything that smells is never a good thing.
As you get close, the smell kind of overtakes you for a second. Think for a second you're going to drop to your knees with the smell, but you're able to overtake it. However, the smell is too much, and that's how we're going to explain how you missed those 2 attacks.
Okay. I got tons of rats puking in my body.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
I'll do a bonus action, try and hit him.
Cool.
God damn it!
Hey Scott, we found your spiritual other from the other day.
from the other game, yeah.
It's pooling in my shoes.
Fulgur, you're up.
I shoot more bows at it.
Cool. Shoot your bows. Hits.
The Colossus Slayer only
Only
once.
once, yep.
So that's 6. So 19 total.
You're correct.
Cool. Yep. Cool. You shoot at it real good, and it's starting to hurt, but it's looking pretty good. Ianto, you're up.
Am I able to shoot past these 2 people?
Sure.
Or actually, I'll move forward so I only have to shoot past one.
Shove past Fulgur as he's shooting arrows.
I'll squeeze
Yeah,
by.
okay, it's just fun. Imagine the visual of all this happening at once is always super funny to me.
16?
Hits.
10
Oh,
fire
shit.
damage.
You burn off one of its flowers.
Then I'll take a step back.
All right, Damien, you're up.
I will just real quick cast Bless on myself, Bevy, and Fulgur as a bonus action using my ability.
Cool.
That'll drop me down to 3 uses of that for the day, and then I will rush forward. I believe I have to make a con check.
Yes, you
All right,
do.
I get my Bless on this, so fingers crossed. 11.
And the smell overtakes you, and you fall down incapacitated.
Oh,
Smell
incapacitated!
is too much.
Incapped. Okay.
On a failed save, the creature is incapacitated at the end of the turn. Creatures that
Does
are
that allow
immune
you to maintain
No, it's
concentration?
done. Bless doesn't even matter anymore. No Bless.
Damn.
Glad I cast it beforehand, guys. Oh well.
Yep,
Good job.
and I'm assuming that's your turn?
Ah, yeah, I got nothing else. Yeah.
So it says till the end of the turn, which I'm gonna interpret as your
Oh,
turn.
okay.
So it's only your turn that you're
So
incapacitated.
I'm knocked the fuck out for like. I black out for a second. I'm like, I'm on the ground. Like, oh fuck.
And it's its turn. So I remember I mentioned it's got a corpse kind of wrapped around its vines. You watch as it takes that corpse and it shoves it underneath one of the flowers into itself. Yeah, and you watch as one of its buds begins to regrow.
Oh, it has friends in here. That's awesome.
And then it's gonna make 3 attacks.
I'm prone.
Oof.
I'm prone.
Yeah.
Please no.
So these first 2 are gonna be at you, Bevy. Actually, I'm gonna roll them. First 2 are gonna be at you, Damien.
Okay.
This is the first one. That is a 20.
That'll just hit. Yep. +5 will hit.
Yeah, I need you to make another con save for me.
Sure, and no bless this time either. Bad news bears. The second one will miss. Oh no, that's just damage.
Oh nope, that's your
Yep, that's
damage. Cool. You feel poison kind of coursing through your veins, but your body is able to counteract
Cool.
it.
You get hurt.
This is the second attack.
15 or higher hits me for your damage. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Make me another con save, please. Oh, 2 1s. Oh, but
I
you failed
the
that con
save,
save.
yeah.
Oh shit. As the poison begins to overtake you. This time.
Oh no! All right.
And then this final one's at you, Bevy. Does a 23 hit you?
Oh hell yeah!
Make a con save.
Oh
You
no!
take 13. You take 35 points of damage.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
no problem.
Casual.
And it's your turn.
Bevy, stun him! Bevy, stun him, please!
Bevy, I should also state that since you saved the first time, you now immune Mel, so you don't have to redo this.
I yelled to
Okay.
Fulgur, leave him, it's over.
They're dead. They're already
Okay, well.
dead.
I will unleash on him, I guess. Yeah, I will.
Cool.
Wait, can I get? I will shift over into a flanking.
Oh
position.
shit! I forgot, Bevy. When I cast Bless on you, you did get an attack as a reaction, but I forgot to tell you about it. But in the future,
I'll give you. Take your attack now.
Sorry.
Take that reaction attack first.
Okay.
That hits.
stun him and make him retcon everything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
7 points.
No, don't. It's fine. It's just I wanted you to get that attack.
No, I'm trying to do the math here. Okay, cool. All right, now it's your real person attacks.
Okay, now I will attack him normally.
Cool,
I will attempt a stunning strike.
cool. So I got to make a con save.
Yep.
He makes it.
Yes, he does. Okay, I will attack him again.
Hits.
I will attempt a stunning strike.
Hold on, let me get my damage in. Okay. He makes it.
It's useless.
Keep trying. It hurts so bad.
All right. No, actually, fuck that. Bonus action. I'm going into patient defense because I can't take him.
That's fair.
I can't take him.
That's totally fair. Yeah.
Cool. And so it's your turn. You just watched your 2 friends get the shit literally kicked out of them. What are you
Oh, my
doing?
brown pants for a reason.
I think Fulgur goes first.
I was gonna say, what happened to me?
What happened to you? You're here. Somehow you. Oh, I guess
You
I
just-
skipped
Yeah,
you.
I was gonna say, you just jumped me down.
Might be. Fulgur,
Oh,
go.
good, good. I pepper it.
That hits. Both those hit.
Machine gun Fulgur.
That's
It's like
11
a band, but
plus
better.
another 9, right? Am I doing that
Mhm.
right, man? So 20.
Yes.
It's screaming in pain. You've knocked off half of its flowered buds, and it's starting to wobble.
Bonus
And-
action spells. I can't cast any for anything.
What?
So...
Well, you could have Hunter's Marked him before your attacks, but
I could have.
Too
Yeah,
late,
too late.
Ianto.
Hmm. Does it look like fire is at all more effective?
No, I
Yes,
think you
the-
hit it with fire, but it looked like it hit normally.
So it's not more or less effective then?
Exactly.
Would I be? No, there's no way. I'll just shoot a firebolt at it.
Cool. Hits. Damn, this
15.
firebolt is ridiculous.
2d10,
All right,
baby.
cool.
2d10.
20, 37. Okay, cool. Your turn?
Yep.
Look, I'm real hurt. Damien, make me a con save.
Oh, damn it! Fuck.
You were starting. You did not. kill the
Yes!
first time. Okay.
Yeah!
The poison combined, the stench, it doesn't even matter to you anymore. Stand up.
There's like bile in my throat, and I just I spit it out. I stand up. I use half my movement to stand. I'll remove this dumb net, and I will. I don't have anything. Yeah, fuck. I'm pissed at this guy. I'm going to attempt to inflict wounds on it.
Cool.
I do good.
That hits.
Oopsies. Let me reroll that damage. What, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no!
Whatever. 7. I got you now, plant man. And I do that.
You put a burned handprint on it. As it's screaming in pain, unless you want to do anything.
I don't think I can. The attack action I did not take. I don't get a bonus action. I will move next to Beffy.
Cool. Oh, well, no. I mean, do you run your inflict wounds again to see if you?
Why would I have advantage?
Yeah.
Is he...
It's a melee attack. You wouldn't have-
Flanking.
Mind.
Oh, flanking, I guess? Yeah, you're right. I mean,
Yeah.
I was here. It's up to you. I don't mind either way, but I probably won't.
Yeah, just roll it. Just do it. Just do it. I'm being favorable as I'm about to kill you because it's turn and he's not happy.
Yeah, that's fine. I move
Nope,
next
okay.
to Beffy. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, no, actually, no, I
Um,
can't bonus action anything because I spell rules. All good. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. He's not happy with you two, so this first attack is at you.
Yeah, hit
Damien.
me, baby, one more time. I'm not prone this time, bitch. Get fucked!
Oh!
Nice.
As I'm moving, as a bonus action, I actually change my shield to a cocky face to draw its attention, and so it attacks the shield instead of me.
Cool. And now it's gonna attack again, and that's a 13.
Yeah, same thing. I managed to move it in front this time.
Cool. And he's gonna give up on you, and he's gonna hit Bevy at disadvantage. And that is a 15, Bevy.
Doesn't
I,
hit.
as he attacks
Cool.
Bevy, I slap him with my spear because of my sentinel feet. I
Do it.
miss.
No, you don't. And then yeah. He's gonna reach underneath him and pull out another zombie, and he's going to not a zombie, a dead person, and he's gonna shove the corpse into his body. Healing, and another bud starts to form on top of. And that's his
Good
turn.
thing these are Bud Lights, not Bud Heavy guys, right?
Bevy, your turn.
Go home.
I am
Shift
home.
back.
I am.
Next attack I make is gonna be a Damien.
I'm behind him.
I shift back into a flanking position,
Cool.
and I'm gonna remember that I get advantage in a flanking
That
position.
hits. Cool. You do damage. Do it again. You hit. You do it again.
And yeah, it's, again, patient defense. I can't
Cool.
wait for
Bulger.
Hey, it's my turn. I do the thingy that I always do.
You hit real good.
Don't say that, because I might not.
Hey, there are times when I hit not so
That
good.
hits. One hits, one does not.
Exactly.
Oh, that one on the
10.
on the. Yikes. To be fair,
Cool.
I
Anything
spent a
else?
spell slot and I did 7 damage, so.
Anything else?
I go backwards. I go forwards.
Cool.
That's it.
Yeah, Ianto.
I assume we're gonna rest after this, with all that going on.
Given how dead I fucking look, me and Damien look, or me and Bevy look.
No, I'll just take another shot.
Cool. Do it.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. I'll
Damien.
retreat then.
How so? Given
It is not looking too
given the
good.
nature of this thing, do I think that if it killed one of us, it would immediately try and eat us?
Yep.
And Bevy's looking really bad.
Bevy's looking soups bad.
All right.
I'm looking dodgy though.
But so is this big.
Yeah, no,
monster. This big
I
monster's
get
looking
you.
rolled
So
up.
I will attempt a This is tough decision here. You know what I'll do? I will cast I'll do a healing word at first level toward Bevy, right? I'll poke out a little bit here. I'll see Bevy. I'll cast a healing word on him. So Bevy, you'll get an attack of for your reaction, and you'll gain 6 HP. And then I will duck back behind here, and I will stab him with my spear.
So
Wait,
first,
wait.
Bevy, do your attack.
That takes my reaction.
It does take your reaction if you wanted to use it.
I am not going to
Okay,
do that.
cool.
Cool.
So I heal
I
you.
Do you need your reaction to
Thank you for
dodge?
the heal. I'm sorry, what?
Do you need your reaction to dodge?
I have a different ability that can possibly save my
That's fine.
ass.
Oh,
That
okay.
need reaction.
Totally fine. So you see Damien pops out, he heals you, he looks at you expectantly, he sort of furrows his eyes, he ducks back behind him, and he'll do a spear with advantage,
Do it. That hits.
dealing 4 damage. Not enough.
You stab it in. It's unfortunately not enough.
And then I will move next to Bevy again. Making
Cool.
we'll play Ring Around the Rosie.
It is not happy at you, Damien. It's actually going to lob.
Yeah, go for it. I'm not looking great. None of them hit. Fuck you.
19. None of them hit. Yeah, none of them hit.
I'm running next to
What
Bevy
What was
and
its
just
modifier?
+5.
+5. Yeah. That's
Nice.
its turn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I run past it, and as I'm running towards Bevy, just like the shield changes its face a couple times as I'm getting hit, like it's smacked into a sad face, smacked into a happy face, smacked into like the like laughing face, and I end up next to Bevy.
It's gonna scream, and it's actually going to pull out one of its corpses and chuck it at the wall. And that corpse is gonna start to stand up.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add that into initiative. But in the meantime, Bevy, it's your turn.
I will attack it.
Cool, you do that. What'd you roll?
God damn it! 1.
No,
You
you
don't
don't.
attack it. That hits.
That one's better. That's the +7 too. Come on.
So, Bevy, describe how you kill this monster.
I want to spring off of. I want to spring off of Damien's shield and then
Okay.
like link it with his down A attack, where it just like puts full weight straight down into the center of the like flower.
Oh, nice. Yes.
And you cut it down as you see corpses start to fall out from the insides. However, this one is up and staring at you, and I'm just going to give it the same modifier as this flower thing. Damien, Bevy, if you want to do anything else, it's still your turn.
Hmm. No, I'm okay. Oh, actually, this guy's alive. He's a zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, I will jump down and actually use my bonus action for one.
One punch.
Cool. That hits.
There's the good damage.
Cool. You hit it real good.
All right, that's my
Ianto, it's your turn.
No, it's
The
not.
flower falls
that's
dead.
not.
It's my turn.
I'm sorry, Fulgur. I keep doing that to you.
I'll jump to here, and I will shoot my things at it.
Cool. You do it.
Is it that one weak?
Yeah, both those hit.
Bevy punched it, so
Cool.
you get your Colossus Slayer one. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
So that second attack was only 4 damage.
Yes.
Yes. First one was 7 with a Colossus Slayer of 5, and
As you hit it and it knocks down, it kind of actually gets back up.
Your favorite feature of undead.
With an arrow sticking out of its eye. And now it is your turn, Ianto.
Does it look like if I move forward past the flower, I'm still gonna take the stick
Flowers-
effect?
Actually, yeah, it lasts for 24 hours after the flower dies.
Okay, I'll keep my distance then. I'll move, but I'll still move into the room and take a shot at it.
Cool. That hits, actually.
Zombies only have 8
only have an AC
AC.
of
Wait.
8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all of you guys are like +7, +8, so there's no way for you to miss.
Natty ones are the only way
Cool.
to miss. Yeah.
And you kill it.
Nice.
And that's kind of the end of this combat encounter.
Oh fuck.
I will say, as you guys are kind of relaxing, all of a sudden you flower gonna go as if it's like about to puke something up, and all of a sudden a bunch of bodies come out. 3, so about 6 more kind of come out of it.
my bow is pointed
Yeah.
at it. Did any of them
We
move?
stabbed them all.
Actually,
that
one of them does start moving.
Bevy has the torch.
It groans and it moans, and it gets up
Is it?
and it looks
Bev-
at you guys.
Is
Bevy
it undead
throw the
or-
tor-
It's covered in slime. It's hard for you to tell.
English, do you... Excuse me. Common, do you speak
Me
it?
and Bevy are probably pretty pissed off at this point, so I don't.
Oh, I am so hungover. Is what
Oh
it says.
my god. So I feel like in this moment, like, Damien's rushing towards it, eyes bloodshot, like, about to run him through, and he says this, and he, like, just ends up tackling him like, it turns and puts his shield into him instead.
You tackle an old dwarven man. This man, as you tackle him, you notice he has a bright pink mohawk. And he looks rather kind of old punkish. You surprise him by knocking him over. And then he kind of gets back up with you.
Damien, like,
Ah,
spits
staring
out
at you.
more
Old man
bile.
Old man Zoop?
I see you can't handle your corpse flower, boy. He gets up.
How the fuck are you still alive?
He kind of wags his cape off. He goes, "Never leave home without magical defense cape," he says, putting it over.
Can I borrow that, actually?
As he puts his cape over, you notice something's weird about his hand. It actually has 2 extra fingers.
Oh, it's fine. That's nothing. That's like run of the mill for this town.
Where am I? He says, kind of looking around.
You're in your grave.
My grave? That can't be.
Well, maybe not yours, but somebody's.
Ugh. Who are you people?
Grave robbers.
You wouldn't mind moving away from the corpse flower area, from the
First-
range of its stench.
he pulls out a jar. He goes, "First a sample." Starts getting some of the sludge into a vial, and he puts it in his stopper and, puts it in his pocket. And then he kind of, begrudgingly, perfectly calm, seeing as, the situation he's popping out of this person. He popped out of a flower, and he seems perfectly okay with the situation. He walks over, kind of walks right past you, Damien. I'm going to use... What should I use as that?
This motherfucker.
And he just walks past you and continues walking.
Whoa! Grab
Wait.
him! Roll him.
As you say wait, he goes, "I don't have time to wait," as he continues to
No!
walk.
Fucking stop! No! Get your ass over here, you motherfucker!
You reach up and you put your hand on his shoulder, kind of stops, waiting. "This is valuable time you're wasting. What can I do for
Valuable
you?"
time we've gifted to you by stabbing that corpse flower. Now give us a second of your fucking time.
Well, excuse me, he says. What can I do for you?
Hello, my name is Damien. What is your name?
Emilio, he says.
Emilio, it is somewhat nice to meet you, Emilio.
He says as he then continues to
No,
try to walk
you
away.
motherfucker! What are you doing down here, and how are you still alive?
Honestly, the what I'm doing down here, you could probably answer better than I. I took a nap on a bench in the graveyard, and thing I know, I ripped. The way I kind of saved myself was my fancy pants invention here. He says, waving his cape that's still got some bits of the flower guts on it. I like to call it the Cape of Regret. When an action happens you regret, it helps undo that action.
So what did you regret?
Regretted being eaten.
That sounds like the most meta magic item I've ever heard.
Alright, slow down here, bud. Look, we're here doing a thing. The exit's the other direction. You're walking the wrong way.
Am I? He says as he continues to walk.
Enough! Stop this shit.
Please, would you mind indulging us? I believe we're about to take a second to gather ourselves.
He kind of does a deep thing. Goes, fine, I'll give. And then he just goes and sits against the wall.
Okay, I assume we're gonna take a short rest after all that?
I would love to, but like... Bevy, can you just, like, keep an eye on this guy to make sure he doesn't do anything that hurts him? Or maybe, no, Fulgar, you're not hurt, right? Fulgar, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, while they're all settling down, I'm gonna take a look at those coffins first.
Cool.
I look at him. Does he look at me?
He goes, Dragonborn, eh?
I shrug my shoulders.
You wouldn't be interested in maybe giving me one of your scales for research, would you?
I look. I don't answer.
He begins
What's his
poking.
name?
Emilio. He begins picking at your arm, trying to rip a scale off as you don't answer.
I slap him. I just backhand him across the face.
Well, that was rude, he says, sitting back down.
So is picking at people's arms.
He can talk. Ianto, all of the coffins are empty. Make an investigation check.
Good to know. Nothing's coming out of it.
The Cape of Big Mood. You're trying to put together the events. It looks like that flower had all those dead bodies in it. It came in, took all the corpses out of the coffin and put them inside itself, and then dug a hole in the ground for it. And you guys woke it up.
Cool.
I make my way back to the resting zone.
Also, guys, just to note, there is another hallway right here.
I know. Do you want to leave it as a short rest? It is 10 o'clock.
Up to you guys. We can. I don't know how. I don't actually have to be up early. I don't know.
I'm just up at 6.
Yeah, I
so.
understand if that people have to go to bed. That's fine with me.
I mean, I like playing till 10 and then just kind of calling it whenever. I think it's just a good place.
Okay. If that's how
That's
you
just
guys
for
do.
me.
Yeah. We can end it here, or we can do a little bit of a wrap up if you guys want to ask him.
Well, yeah, let's do a little wrap up and then we'll finish up.
Mhm.
Okay.
So are we able to get a short rest in this time, or are we gonna be
Easily.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna roll some more hit dice.
Do it.
All of my hit dice.
You seem to be interested in collecting samples of...
10 and 30.
I fancy myself a researcher. As he pulls out the
Likewise.
bottle, he begins to not look at. He seems not interested in you guys specifically, unless something catches his eye.
Like a
about you.
dragonborn.
Like a dragonborn in its scale. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do need to head off. I gave you guys your. Again,
Are
name's
you
Emilio.
from Armina?
I am. Well, I travel all throughout Jabrea. You know.
So before he's walking out, I'd like to just say, so how about a scale for some information?
And then he kind of stops.
Whatever you guys want to ask, I don't know. What
Let's
I would
just peel off you.
If you ask that, Emilio turns and goes, I can get one off.
Oh God!
Oh.
I'd like to see you try. Rolls initiative. Go ahead.
I suppose we're more interested in how you ended up anywhere near this crypt. Perhaps not in this specific room. What are you looking for here?
I was trying to chart the catacombs underneath Armina, but seems to have gotten lost in the graveyard. I took a nap. Next thing I know, I wake up inside that flower thing. I fancy myself a magic historian. I'm trying to learn as much as I can of the history of the Tiva.
You keep saying you fancy yourself this. Does that mean you're not actually that?
I'll have you know, I am an esteemed doctor from nearby university. But you don't need to look up the name of. Thank you very much. Says.
Insight check.
Cool.
Rolls history for doctor places, schools.
You seem alright, fella.
That's the 4th natural one for you this game at a minimum. Maybe you're 6th or 7th. I'm not sure.
I'm interested in knowledge and information myself, although I'm new to the area, so maybe we can share what we know sometime.
Ah, you've probably never heard the legend of the Tiva then.
Have I?
You probably haven't, actually. Legend of the Tiva is very specific to Jabrea.
I've definitely heard that word.
You've definitely heard that word.
But do I know more than that?
You only know what you've learned in this campaign, which is the Tiva are somehow connected to the Blood Book, and it seems like whenever Boreas comes to visit you, the word Tiva gets whispered.
I'd love for you to tell me what you know.
Oh, let me tell you the legend of the... And I am going to post that actual legend because I have it written
Oh
down.
my God, DM God.
So we can end it there unless you want to ask him. There.
That and would you happen to be familiar with a certain Professor Roscoe?
He said, laughing really hard. Yes, I know that.
You cut out, I think.
He laughs very hard and goes, "Yes, I know that professor. Very.
Oh, very.
Would you like me
there
to?
you go.
Would you like me to introduce you to him?"
Once we finish our business down here, that would
Fine.
be...
Once we finish our business down here, I guarantee I will introduce you to Professor Rosk.
That's very much appreciated.
So where are you going this very moment?
Back to my hideout. Back to my not hideout. Study place, I guess. I don't actually have a word for it.
Does he know the way out? Do you know the way out?
Yes, I'm trying to walk there. You keep interrupting me.
All right. To be fair, the first
And
time
to
you
s-
said
and
you
to
were
think-
on his bench
and to
you
think
got
I was gonna
eaten.
give you 2 scales. Huh.
Give me 1 scale and then I'll lead you.
When we get back.
Wait,
you're
we know
fine.
the way out.
Yeah, wait, I know.
We'll let you go if you provide us with your address so that we may find you in Armina.
I don't have a address, he says.
Wherever we're supposed to find you once we get out of here.
It's best if we just stick together. It's kind of
Ah.
hard to find me.
We found you.
At the bottom
Didn't
of a
we?
corpse flower, to be fair to him.
He's sleeping in a graveyard. I think we've run into like a scholarly bum. That's what I
Yeah, literally.
All right, then. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Because he's happy to show you the way out.
Well, we know the way out, so we'll be going the opposite way.
Oh, he goes, well, the entrance to the crypt is that way.
Pointing to the opposite, like this way.
Pointing in this direction.
Oh
yeah.
shit! Okay, yeah, we'll follow you in a bit, bud. Once we get back from this 2-week break.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, I posted the legend if anyone's interested to read it. The Legend of the Tiva. And yeah, is there anything else you guys want to do?
I think
No?
we're good.
I'd like
I'm
to
good.
point out, I'm pretty sure that Scale's going in a male enhancement potion.
Oh yeah.
Dragon strength or something. You'll find
He
out
is-
like
The little blue dragon scale. All right, I'm heading out.
Good night, everybody. That was awesome, Ben. Thank you.
Yep.
Good night. Thanks.